I wouldn't start as a founding PMM. Start with a company that actually has a product marketing function. Then if you really want to be a founding one, then you go and learn it. My name's Daniel. I'm a current senior product marketing manager at Lytics, in charge of hardware and devices. A lot of my experiences are focused on product strategy, how we launch it, and then how do we build a story around it. Fun fact, I live in California, but I root for the Boston Celtics.
You used to work in research, biotech, and product management. Was there a reason why you decided to pivot to product marketing?
I started in research in biotech, diagnostics, and all these things that's related to 23andMe. But I have always known that I wanted to be in business. After I worked in research, I went to grad school, getting that MBA, specialized in the biotech sector, intern at this company called Thermo Fisher. I was exposed to the product management aspects of how to launch products for the science field. As I developed the expertise in creating the product strategy and how to launch those products, I came into this realization that I really like to tell a story. I wanted to spend more time building out the strategy on the customer side. Like what the customer needs are. How do I build a story around that? That's why I made the pivot. But it's also I wanted to move from biotech towards the tech field. During 2019, the healthcare AI company wanted to recruit me. I don't have computer science experience at that time. So the most transferable skill set is product marketing. At the same time, that big picture of being able to storytell became something that I became passionate about.
When you were preparing for the new job, did you pursue any specific trainings or certifications?
I did not. When I was in product management at biotech companies, in addition to my role, I have that desire to know what other departments are doing. Because product marketing and product management really work hand in hand, I made sure that I understood what product marketing stood for. Because of that, that interview prep is just more of switching what I know about product management into product marketing. So just knowing those two departments really well helped me prepare.
What are the top skills that you learned in product management that you were able to transfer and use in product marketing?
Knowing who your target audience is. You have different customers in an organization. One is your end user, your customer, but you also have to influence the sales organization because they're the ones that are selling to your end user. Right? You have to be able to talk with stakeholders like upper management because you want your project to be a priority. As a product marketer, you need to understand what other marketing functions are doing to influence them in terms of what tools you want to create for this go-to-market strategy for a product launch. There's internal tools like a playbook, a master sales deck. In addition to the internal sales deck, you need an external one so that when the sales organization are going out there, they have a way to pitch that will promote the value that we're trying to provide to the customer and convince them to buy it.
You have been working in the tech space in three different companies, and they're in the AI space with different applications of AI. Wanted to hear more about those roles and how they differ.
Yes, I've worked in several different AI companies. One is Apixio, where they utilize natural language processing to look for diagnosis codes in the medical records. In the healthcare sector, how hospitals get paid is through submitting the codes in the medical records. Based on the number of codes, they're supplied with a certain amount of reimbursement. So that's why it's useful. My next one is this company called ML Ops, where we distilled down the way data scientists create codes for software engineers. The tool is to make it easy for people to have the correct framework at the beginning to code so that it's easier to analyze different things. Now I'm at Lytics. It's similar to Samsara, where we implement dash cams in different trucks. It takes data from drivers and then learn and alert drivers in terms of incorrect or unsafe driving behavior. It's been proven it reduces the amount of accidents for the drivers. This AI dash cam also analyzes your vehicle for efficiency. Is your driver wasting a lot of gas, for example? These things called video telematics combined with video safety is something that I'm working on right now. In terms of role, all three of them, I manage different products. It tells a different story. One is a story for healthcare, nurses, and providers. At Apixio, at ML Ops is for data scientists. At Lytics, we're trying to help fleet managers and operation managers that manages fleets and trucks.
Would you say it makes a huge difference whether you're a founding PMM or a new addition to the PMM team already existing in the org?
A founding PMM, you have to start from scratch because there are usually no processes. You're thinking about how do I build the product launch? How do I create the marketing requirements document to launch a product? It's a lot easier when there's already a product marketing function because there's already a process, or you just need to fix a little bit of that process. For example, Truera, the Series B company, being the only product marketing manager there is very different than, say, at Apixio or Athletics. It was really tough because you have to manage everything from the beginning to end. You're doing all of marketing in addition to creating the story. That one was a little bit brutal, but I was able to spearhead it, but then also learn about multiple different functions. Athletics, it's good because it's more of a product marketing function. There's several different resources, but because of that experience at the Series B company, it helped me understand if I'm launching a product, what do I need from digital marketing? What tools can I push to sales enablement? Like, all these things really help because of that experience.
Are there pros and cons that you would like to share of being a founding PMM versus joining an established team?
I wouldn't start as a founding PMM. Start with a company that actually has a product marketing function. Then, if you really want to be a founding one, then you go and learn it. Because as a founding PMM, one of the pros is that you'll wear a lot of hats. You know exactly what each departments do. I don't think you can stay as a founding PMM for a long time, but it's a good place to learn. I think it's natural that you would want to move somewhere else after that because usually it's too brutal.
Any advice to share with people wanting to pivot into product marketing?
Really know what product marketing is. How I categorize product marketing is into three pillars. One is market slash industry, and then the go-to-market portion, and then sales enablement. The market slash industry, you're the person that collects voice of customers, market feedback, perform competitive analysis. You own what's happening in the market so that you can provide those information to your company. The second portion is knowing how to go to market with products. The third one is sales enablement, understanding how can you influence the right collaterals upon launching the product, but also when you're maintaining a product. Understanding that is a good baseline. And then from there, talk with a lot of people that have done product marketing. Lastly, think about different roles close to the role of product marketing. A sales role sometimes is pretty helpful because then you know exactly what the end users want, but you also know what the sales team want. Those are ultimately some of the customers that product marketing needs to think about when they strategize, when they go to market, when they create collaterals. Thinking about those closer to product marketing roles will help you. You don't necessarily have to fall into product marketing right away.
Thank you so much for all your advice.
Thank you.